Got a few spotty showers out there continuing this evening. Not as many as we saw earlier, but some of them are going to continue building back into the area. We are probably all going to see a good, decent rain between now and Friday, but it's not going to be a constant, steady, all-day rain. You're going to have plenty of breaks out there. Just keep that in mind. You'll want the rain gear. Overnight tonight, I expect a few more waves of those showers to be building in. Not too much of an issue for us. A lot of folks probably indoors overnight, but you want to make sure those windows are rolled up. This is what radar could show us right around 3:30. Yeah, you might get a brief, more moderate downpour, but we're not looking at anything necessarily too heavy, although portions of northeast Oklahoma may see a clip of a thunderstorm out there. Not expecting severe weather, but if you hear a little bit of thunder, that's probably what's going on. This is 7:30 tomorrow morning, waking up out that front door, heading to work. A few of us are probably going to need those windshield wipers, dodge a couple of showers. Doesn't appear to be widespread. First part of the morning into the early afternoon may very well be dry for a lot of folks, but notice what happens as we approach that lunch hour. You get that daytime heating. That's all while that low pressure is getting a little bit closer and closer. Those two things are going to work together, and we'll notice a few more of these showers and thunderstorms developing, becoming widely scattered. But the key word, still scattered. We're not looking at a widespread, everyone's getting rain all at the same time all day long. Not that type of a setup. You go into tomorrow evening, similar to tonight, things probably wane off. Still a few showers lingering out there, and overall not a big deal. You get a few more to move in early on Friday morning, and we'll see some on and off showers throughout the day on Friday. A lot of this is really going to be in the afternoon and evening hours. Not all of it, but the majority of it certainly looks to be with that daytime heating. Now that low pressure spins off towards the east, south, northeast going into Saturday. Rain chances will lower, but they're not going to be zero. I still think we're dodging at least a couple of showers. I think we're all sick of severe weather, right? Chances are relatively low. It's not going to be a very organized severe weather setup. The Storm Prediction Center did add a level 1 risk for Johnson, Logan, Scott, a sliver of southeastern LaFleur, a sliver of Sebastian and Franklin counties there. I'll tell you though, tomorrow afternoon into the evening, 1 or 2 cells may briefly, marginally pulse up. Overall, not looking at a big deal. Between now and Sunday night, when you add it all up, a lot of us are still on track 1 to about 2 inches of rain. Some of the higher totals probably going to be south of I-40 there. This is going to be through, let's say, Sunday night, early Monday morning. You spread it out over a few days. Not much of a flood concern generally, but given the ground's so saturated, can't rule it out, especially if we get a heavy downpour. I'll be watching for that for you real closely. You're waking up tomorrow morning with those rain jackets in hand, upper 60s for low temperatures overnight, afternoon highs tomorrow. Likely not going to be near as warm as it was today. Still muggy, no question about that, right? Mid 70s, northwest Arkansas, mid to upper 70s expected in the River Valley. Let's take a look at that 10-day forecast. 70% chance of those showers on and off tomorrow, 60% Friday. Again, don't forget, you're going to find some pockets here and there, right? 30% chance Saturday and Sunday. We're still under the influence of that low pressure, but just not as much. As it pulls away, it's not going to be able to produce as many of those showers. We go into next week, it's still going to stay warm, it's going to stay muggy, and I know I hate to do it, but you've got those 20% every day. That's that typical summertime annoying pop-up shower and storm chance that we deal with most of the summer months, right? So not necessarily widespread or soaking there. A lot of folks are going to be dry for at least several days next week, albeit a hit or miss shower or storm there. Certainly tomorrow and Friday look to be the wettest 2 days of the next several. If you got weekend plans, don't cancel them. I don't know why you'd cancel your weekend plans, but just be mindful of that passing shower thunderstorm that could be out there here and there.
It'll be that way for the rest of next week too. They'll pop ups.
But even lower of a chance, right? Oh, yeah. It's you get into this type of season, and those pop-ups are very brief in nature, and then once the sun sets, they just all fizzle off. But this is those big billowing clouds that you see. You're like, oh, the town over is getting a big downpour.
But I'm not.
I ain't getting nothing. Yeah, that's the style we're looking at.
All right, Scott, thanks.